and we've got some breaking news straight away, Buzz. You've got some news out of the West Tigers camp.
Yeah, just before we came on air, I spoke to some key power brokers at the West Tigers. Madge's demise, from what I can gather, is closer. Look, the story's a moving beast, and he was supposed to be gone last year or the off-season. This review they've been doing has been held up because Tim Sheens has been quite ill with the flu. But I'm told that next week there will be action. It will involve Madge leaving the club, and that Sunday's game v Manly at Campbelltown will almost certainly be his last game. Try to get it confirmed though from anyone official at the West Tigers. They're playing low key, they're not taking phone calls, but it's very, very strong mail that Sunday will be his last game.
Good news.
We're not surprised by this, are we though? We've heard this is going to happen for a while now.
As usual though, Braith, with the West Tigers, confusion reigns because speaking to people around the game today, and they said, look, there's no decision imminent, yet then as we were getting close to coming on air, the phone started to light up.
Okay.
Buzz has obviously made some phone calls and the position shifted again.
So is it more just out of respect to Maguire?
I think it's...
They don't want it out before it's official? Is that why?
I think it's about dotting every I, crossing every T, and being able to go to Madge, which they haven't been able to do because it was held up as a Sheensy, and then present the facts, and then present all the evidence they've got to show him why they're going to break a contract.
You've got to make a decision, You know, I know that they want to make sure legally it all sits together. But the fact is, if the decision's made,
why prolong it?
Well, I mean,
exactly.
Madge is going to find out after this that this is what we're saying on here from the information you've received, Buzz, and others have.
We can't hold back.
I'm not saying that, but he's going to go coach on the weekend. He'll be ringing the board up straight away now going, what's happening? Am I gone? So, I mean, it's an uncomfortable situation. You just make a decision and you go with it, right? And like you said, I mean...
we went down this road.
It's hippie-toeing around it.
We went down this road last year.
They've put it on the shoulders of the review, which isn't completed because Sheens has been ill. So that's where it's that's the delay in it.
But is it a
review,
financial thing? Contractual?
No, it's not. Look, we do know for a fact that there was. They said that come the buy round, they wanted to be on a certain amount of points. They wanted to have a review at that point. They tried to make out that look, every club does this. It's no big deal. Well, the fact is they don't. They're the only club doing a review halfway through the season. We still don't know the results of last year's summer review. But the illness to Sheens is what's been the delay.
Well, out of last year's review, the two assistant coaches went, the general manager of football went, and Tim Sheens was brought in just before they started the big look at everything. Today, Buzz, around the game, they're trying to say that it's an internal health check. They're still even trying to dance around the fact that it's a... They're still even trying to dance around the fact that it's a review.
I think it's time the board and Justin Pascoe showed some leadership. There's a lot of stakeholders, sponsors, members, fans, and this has gone on too long. And no one, since we've been reporting on this story since they last played, which will be a fortnight by the weekend, no one has made a statement publicly outside of Tim Sheens, and it has been about the review.
Well, where's Justin Pascoe, the boss of the club, been? Aside from when he went on holidays to the Northern Territory earlier this year, we haven't heard from him.
I'll defend him here because...
It's up to him, isn't it, Buzz?
Yes, no, I'll defend him here in that they did instruct Tim Sheens, who's Director of Footy, to do a review, and I don't think the CEO's entitled to be jumping in and, you know, cracking the whip, making it any quicker. As I said earlier,
one who should be with the board now saying, guys, we've got to end all this speculation. We can't keep going around in circles. We can't keep not giving anybody answers. If he's gone, he's gone.
Well, one thing you got to give...
It's not about giving answers. It's about actually making the right decision.
Making a decision.
And making the board get the decision quickly. It doesn't help the Tigers. This has been dragging on now since 10 days, 11 days now. It's been dragging on.
It's dragged on since last off-season.
I know that, but just September. I'm talking in terms of their colonoscopy, right? The health check. Since that was announced, it's been at least a week and a half. Okay, why are they going to drag it out another week and a half? I get that Sheens is ill, but surely someone can say, mate, give us a heads up. Like, this is just, it's excruciating management to sit down and just have this drag out and just be debated daily when it sounds like the decision is made. It
Well,
sounds like
maybe
they're all
Matt
ready to
should
go
walk
with
in.
it. The
Maybe
decision.
Matt should walk in and say, back me or sack me.
Well, I'm sure he will after
It has to happen.
Yeah.
tonight.
You'd think so. I'm only reporting what I've been told, so.